Hi there, Ian from EasyGenie introducing the new 6th generation fillable pedigree chart. It's a downloadable PDF that you can type into, and the text it uses is Aramis, which is a cursive font. It looks fantastic. I'm going to be talking about some of the features and also telling you kind of the best way to enter text and how to use this particular chart. And actually, the first thing I want to say, when you are using this chart, after you go to easygenie.org and purchase a copy, you can make as many copies as you like for personal use. You should be opening and saving this particular type of chart in Adobe Acrobat Reader. It is not designed to work with any other program except for Adobe Acrobat Reader, which is a free program for Windows and Mac machines. You can go to adobe.com and download a free copy of the software and install it. One other thing that you should know is that when you do download it, I recommend saving it to a Windows or a Macintosh hard drive. I do not recommend using Adobe Cloud or other types of software services to save it, such as iCloud, for instance. It really should be saved on the hard drive, and you should be opening it on Adobe Acrobat Reader. Free program, and it will look great, and it will print great. And it's worth mentioning that printing, even though the size of this chart is 17 by 22 inches, when you print it at home, you can scale it down to 8.5 by 11 inches, and it looks fantastic, assuming you have a decent printer. I have like a $100 printer in my office. I've printed out scores of copies of this chart as I've been testing it, and it really, really looks quite good. If you do want to print it out on 17 by 22 paper, find a professional printer, maybe Staples or a local print shop. Give them the PDF file, tell them the type of paper you want to print it on, and then you can also, if you're using a print shop or a framing shop, you can put a nice frame around it, because this really is suitable for framing. I mean, take a look at the font. It looks really, really great. It's just a fantastic way to preserve information about your family, as I've done here. So let's talk about inputting text. When you're using this particular chart, one thing you can do is, let's say that I've just finished typing Nora McNamara's name, press the tab button, and that will take you to the next field. So now I'm in the born when field. So maybe I'm going to type in something like about 1800, if I'm not sure. Born where? I know she was born in Ireland, so I'm just going to type that in. Died when, and then I can go on and on. However, another thing you can do is you can just copy and paste from another software program. So what I often do is I have my a software program a genealogy program that I use on my computer. These are some notes that I have in it. I'm going to copy this particular section of text, and you can either use a keyboard shortcut. So on a Windows machine, that would be Control-C, or a Mac would be Command-C. You can also right-click and then copy that way. And then you can go back to the PDF, find out where you want to paste it. So I want to paste it into the additional notes field, and then I'm just going to go to Edit, Paste, and there it is. So these notes were made by Genevieve McDonald. Now it looks like it's a little bit too long, so maybe I need to do a little trimming. So I might remove that particular line of text. But copying and pasting is a fantastic way to go. And yes, even though there are 64 names and many other fields to fill in on this particular chart, this is something that will end up looking great, and it's worth putting in the effort to copy and paste or type it in to make sure it looks good. So you can see on this particular chart, I still have a ways to go. So I have the notes here. I have many branches of the family up to about the 4th generation, but I still need to spend more time pasting in information from my software program, or even from online like Family Search or Ancestry. You can copy and paste. If you're using Adobe Acrobat Pro, even though the text may look different, like this is a sans serif font, Helvetica, if you paste it in, it will look like the Aramis text that this form was designed for. So for instance, let's say Galway, Ireland. If I pasted that into born, like 1730 Galway, I just pasted that in, you can see that it looks like the text that the Aramis font that this particular form was designed for. You can find out more about this particular download on the easygenie.org website. Click on PDFs or PDF downloads, and you can check it out. And it's just something that I'm really proud of. I know many of my customers and many people in the genealogy community, they're looking for something like this. Nobody else has it, and it's something that I hope will help you with your genealogy, that you can share it and preserve it, and something that you can be proud of. This is Ian Lamont. If this video helped you out, please take a moment to like it and follow me and share it. and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much.